Namaste. Welcome to the postnatal series on Eka. This yoga routine can be followed immediately after childbirth and will benefit anyone with any delivery experience. We have some shoulder and neck movements as well as pelvic floor exercises that are similar to Kegels. These can be done anytime, even when you're feeding your child. Try to do them several times during the day, even if it's only for a few minutes. Let's start the practice by gently closing the eyes. Take a few breaths and notice how you feel. During pregnancy and childbirth, the pelvic floor muscles undergo a lot of changes. These are an interconnected set of muscles that form a hammock-like structure and provide support for the bladder, uterus, and other organs. With consistent exercise, the pelvic floor can be strengthened and brought back to its original shape and position. Now let's tune into the pelvic floor muscles. Imagine that your bladder is full. You can probably remember that familiar feeling from a couple of months ago. These are the same muscles that help hold the urine in when you don't have access to a toilet. Feel those muscles and remember what they are, because we will be using them a little later in our practice today. Now open your eyes. The most common areas of discomfort for new moms are the shoulders, neck, and low back. We'll first do a few stretches to relieve tension in these areas. Breathe in, and on your next exhale, drop your right ear towards the right shoulder. Keep both your shoulders relaxed. Take a couple of easy breaths. Very gentle stretching, without force. Now walk your left hand away from you on the floor to your left. Feel the sensation running all the way down the arm. Another couple of breaths. And now slowly come back to center. Now let's repeat on the other side. Drop your left ear towards the left shoulder. Taking easy breaths. Good, and now move the right hand away from you to the right. And feel the stretch running down the right arm. Great, now come back to center. Now let's exercise the arms. Move the arms, bringing the palm of one hand behind the head and the back of the other hand to the lower back. Just go back and forth a few times, warming up the shoulders, elbows, and hands. Now begin to slow down that movement and see if you can move the hands closer to each other. On the next round, try to touch your hands and, if possible, interlock the fingers. Do not exert. You can use a towel or a strap or just hold the shirt. Move the head back slightly, keeping the head in line with the spine, and enjoy the stretch. It should feel quite comfortable. Now the other side. Bring the head in line with the spine, using the strap or towel if required, otherwise interlocking the fingers. And observe the chest. While feeding the baby, sometimes the posture becomes hunched, which means the chest muscles get shortened. They feel sore or tired. Doing a simple stretch like this will help relieve that tension. Good. Now relax. Just one more exercise for the chest and neck. Interlock your fingers behind you and press the fist towards the floor. It may not reach the ground, and that's fine. Feel the chest muscles stretching. Feel the upper back muscles strengthening. Now, depending on your comfort, lift your fist and fold forward gently. Do not force this movement. Inhale and look up. Exhale and fold. Just relieving the tension in the arms, chest, neck, and shoulders. Now come back to center and draw a couple of half circles with your neck, as if you're drawing a semicircle with your chin on your collarbones. Good. Now relax. Close your eyes and just notice how your upper back, shoulders, and arms feel. Tune into the pelvic floor muscles. Now take your awareness to your breath. Feel the abdomen expanding and contracting with your breath. As you inhale, feel the belly expand, and as you exhale, feel the pelvic floor muscles contract. As you inhale, feel the belly expand, and as you exhale, feel the pelvic floor muscles contract. Easy breaths. Good. Now relax. One of the most important exercises which can be started right after birth is the combination of abdominal breathing for relaxation and the pelvic floor contraction for building strength. Gently open your eyes and move into a lying down position. Keep the knees bent and the feet on the floor. You can do this in a seated position while feeding your baby and even while standing and brushing your teeth. We'll learn this lying down. Now inhale and relax your belly completely, allowing the pelvic floor to relax as well. As you exhale, tighten the pelvic floor muscles and pull the navel in towards the spine. Do not hold your breath. Keep the breath flowing continuously. Inhale, expand the belly. Feel the pelvic floor relax. Exhale and draw the belly in as you lift the pelvic floor muscles up. And now check if you're tilting your pelvis. I'll demonstrate. Take a look. If your breathing includes this movement in your pelvis tilting, try to reduce and if possible eliminate it completely. Keep the pelvis fixed. Inhale, expand the belly. Exhale, pull the navel in towards the spine. Inhale, relax. Exhale, contract your pelvic floor, draw the belly in. Check that you are not pushing downward. The contraction is lifting up and in. Few rounds like this. Good. Now let's do the same thing, but we'll hold the contraction for 3 counts. Inhale, relax. Exhale, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, relax. Exhale, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, relax. Exhale, contract. 2, 1. You can continue in lying down position, or you can sit up and continue. If you're sitting up, place a pillow under your hips between the sitting bones so that you can feel the contraction. Continue at your own pace. You can breathe out through the mouth if you like, but always breathe in through the nose. If the count feels too less, you can increase to 4 or 5 counts, but make sure you're not holding your breath. It should feel very comfortable. Synchronize the breath with the movement, getting into a longer exhale as you strengthen the muscles. Remember, inhaling and relaxing is just as important as exhaling and contracting. This is what will help our muscles be healthy and strong. Now let's move into a tabletop position, like when we're dressing or changing the baby. We'll pulse the contraction in our pelvic floor. It may not be visible to anyone else, but you will be able to feel it. The advantage here is that your weight will not be pressing down on the pelvic floor, so it may feel more comfortable than seated. Stay with the neutral spine. As you hear the counts, do quick contractions of the pelvic floor. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Keep breathing continuously. Do not tilt your hips. Keep the spine and hips in a neutral position. These are short contractions to strengthen the quick-firing fibers in the muscles. Good. Now take a break. Our next practice is the multi-level contractions. You can do this either in standing or lie down on your side with your knees bent, whichever is more comfortable for you. We're going to increase the intensity of the contraction a little at a time. We'll start with 2 steps. The first count will be a mild contraction, and the second count we'll make it a little stronger, like we're squeezing. This is safe to do regardless of having had an episiotomy or a C-section. But if you feel discomfort, do not force. You can try again after a few days and see how your recovery is going. Exhale 1, 2. Inhale, relax. Exhale mild, strong. Inhale, relax. Exhale mild, strong. Inhale, relax. Keep moving in a set of 2. And if you're comfortable, you can make it 3 levels of contraction. Mild, strong, stronger, and relax. Mild, strong, stronger, and relax. Tune in to how your body feels. This should not feel painful in any way. Remember to relax on every inhale. Good. Now let go and relax. Lie down on your back. We'll do a few hip bridges now. Lift and lower the hips based on your comfort. Feel the back, the buttocks, and the hamstrings. Slowly lower the hips down. If there was any discomfort in your knees, move the feet away from you and try with the new position. Lift and lower the hips, being very in tune with how much your body is comfortable to do at this point in time. This is a great way to build strength in your back muscles. Take a break at any time. You'll feel the pressure is much less on the pelvic floor when you lift the hips up. Just a few rounds like this. Feel that your back is getting stronger. Great. Now relax. If you like, you can hug your knees into the chest and rock a little bit from side to side. Our last exercise includes a suctioning effect while holding the breath momentarily. Come up to standing and use either a table or a chair to support you. You can do this at any time during the day, provided you haven't eaten in the last 2 hours. Place your palms on the chair or table. If you feel discomfort in your lower back, you can place your hands higher up on a wall. If you've had a C-section and this does not feel comfortable, please wait another week or 2 weeks and try again. Now observe the exercise. Exhale completely and suck the belly in and hold for just 1 count. Release the pressure of the suction first and then take a smooth, slow breath in. Do not strain or be in a rush. Let's try it out together. Exhale completely, then suck the belly in and hold for 1 count. Now release the suction and take a smooth breath in. Do not be in a rush to take the breath. This will put a strain on the lungs, so do it very smoothly and slowly, taking your time. Exhale completely, suction the belly in, pause, release the suction, inhale smoothly. Exhale completely, suction the belly in, pause, release the suction, inhale smoothly. This brings us to the end of the pelvic floor practices for new moms. Now lie down and relax in Shavasana. Usually this practice can be repeated for the first 6 weeks. Remember that all the exercises we learned can be done individually whenever you find time. The first few months are a busy time with the baby. Let this not be another stress factor for you. Do it whenever you can, as often as you remember, and try to link it with a daily activity like brushing or changing the diaper or feeding your little one. Now connect with your breath. After this practice to stretch and strengthen the body, notice how you feel. Notice any sensations that are coming from the body. Observe each one, starting from the feet, going up the legs, into the hips, the lower back. Take your awareness up to the arms, the shoulders, the neck, the head. And now continue to notice if there are deeper, subtler sensations coming from your mind. Thought patterns or ideas like self doubt are common at this time. None of us truly feel prepared for the baby or babies when they finally arrive. When we don't know the answers to the questions that the baby poses in front of us hour after hour, self doubt can creep in very easily. No matter how many books we have read and classes we have attended, this is normal and we all go through it. You're not alone. As you learn your baby's patterns and your baby adjusts to the world outside the womb, things are going to get easier. This is a short phase of figuring things out. Like any new love in a new relationship, exciting, action packed, with a lot of sleepless nights, but very different from everything else that has come before. And now slowly move your fingers and toes. Roll over to your side and sit up. If you like this meditation, then you can do a yoga nidra whenever you feel the need to relax. You can look up the meditation section in the app. Be well. Namaste.